Hi, I'm Dean Rodvera and welcome to the Motovlog. Today we will talk about why you won't regret buying a motorcycle. Hi, welcome back. In this video, we'll talk about why I didn't regret or won't regret buying a motorcycle. I'll give you 5 reasons why and a bonus reason at the end. Okay, the first reason why buying a motorcycle is something you won't regret is the gas mileage. Of course, it all depends and it's relative to what type of motorcycle you buy, but this Honda Rebel is about 471 cc's, and I'll give you here the cubic inches right here on the screen. And I don't speed, I don't go speeding, or I don't go very fast, I just go normal riding, and then go as fast as when it's appropriate. But I'm getting on the average around 27 to 28, the highest 30 kilometers per liter. Now that's on an English scale, that's more than 60 miles per gallon, and that's going to give you the best mileage. If you have a lower cc, or if you have a higher cc motorcycle but you do easy driving, it's going to give you, if not more, just about the same. And if you guys own a smaller cc motorcycle, I've heard some 125 cc's go 100 kilometers per hour. Oh, there, a couple of big bikes. Now that alone in 2022, here around April, with the gas prices going 70 pesos per liter, and in the United States over $5, $6 a gallon, depending on where you at, that's a considerable amount of savings, and it's a good factor why you want to drive a motorcycle. The second reason that makes you enjoy or justify the purchase of a motorcycle is the parking. Oh, there's a stoplight. It's blinking green. I've never seen a blinking green. Oh, now it's yellow. Is again parking. Now with parking, it's either you have a reserved section for motorcycles, or because you want to buy a motorcycle, or because you want to go to the Starbucks, you can just park in front. And parking in front is what it's all about. Just like in the movies where they always park in front. I don't know why I do that. Right? The third reason why you won't regret buying a motorcycle is the price relative to the brand, or the price relative to the vehicle. Now, this motorcycle, the Honda Rebel, here in the Philippines, it's 385,000 pesos. It's roughly over just $7,000 out the door. I mean, that's we have a law here that when you quote the price, it's all inclusive. Now, of course, it is the middle of the road cruiser, and it's an acceptable mode of transportation, an acceptable brand, an acceptable model. But let's say you have a high budget. Now, for $30,000, what kind of car would you get? What you'll get in the United States is a Toyota Corolla. I think it's the #1 selling vehicle of all time, and it's as plain as vanilla. But for less than $30,000, for a motorcycle, you can buy a Ducati Multistrada. That is a top-of-the-line Ducati adventure bike, and for less than the price of a Corolla, you will be talked about every time you park in front of a Starbucks. And among the cycling community, you bought a top-of-the-line Ducati. I'm not saying you should go out and buy one, but nevertheless, relative to what the car will cost, you get the oohs and the ahs. The fourth reason why you won't regret buying a motorcycle is its place on the expressway or on the highway. In the Philippines, if you buy a big bike, you can go on the expressways because the minimum requirement is 400 cc's. But the United States, especially in California, where I lived for a while and where I drive most often, a motorcycle will grant you access to the carpool lane, even if you're just a solo driver. And with the access to the carpool lane, your travel time, your commute time will be cut drastically if you stay in the regular lane. And I know, and if you correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, that in California, especially in the Los Angeles area, Southern California, a majority of drivers, car drivers, are solo, meaning they don't use the carpool lane. And we know how bad it is in the LA area. Now, the fifth reason why you won't regret buying a motorcycle is lane splitting. Of course, it all depends on where you live. Sometimes lane splitting is illegal or not allowed, and I know in California it is allowed, but traversing through traffic will save you time, energy, less pressure, and it'll make you arrive at your destination peacefully, because you know you got through traffic. That is one of the reasons why I bought a motorcycle, is to cut my travel time. What once in a car took me 2 hours one way from home to work, because of the motorcycle, less than an hour. And although you have to have some skill in doing that, nevertheless, anyone with a motorcycle can learn that skill. Those are the 5 reasons why you won't regret buying a motorcycle. Now, the bonus reason why you won't regret buying a motorcycle is natural AC, natural air conditioning. And that is, I think, one of the best reasons why people buy motorcycles. To be one with the road, to be one with nature. Depending on the pollution, nevertheless, riding on early weekend mornings such as this with less traffic lets you enjoy the road, lets you enjoy the time, allows you to think, allows you to meditate, allows you to relax. Those are the reasons why, if you did buy one, you won't regret doing it. If you have the time, please press that like button. It helps me a lot. And if you haven't, please click that red subscribe button on the bottom right corner of your screen, or bottom right corner of this video. It helps my channel grow, and it encourages me to do more videos like this. Again, this is Dean Rodvera. This is the Moto-Dean Motovlog. And remember, it's not what you know, it's what they don't know.